Usually, I start my videos off by saying, "Hey guys, this is KSCG, I am back." But in this video, how should I start this off? Today, I'll be reviewing my first ever animated TV show review, which is, if you looked at the title of this video, Sofia the First. To start things off, I just want to say that I have watched the show before. I even watched its TV movie, Once Upon a Princess. They came out on November 2012, I think. It might have been a few days after it was released. But then I heard that Disney was going to release a TV show based on the movie, or as they called it, a spin-off. But I think that's what Disney planned originally. Like, they started off with this TV movie, then their real plan was to release a TV show after the movie's release. Now, honestly, after season 2 and 3 came, I started to die out from the show. What I meant by that was that I stopped watching it, mostly because it was childish. It's a show mostly for girls, and that it's mostly involved fantasy and little kid stuff. Although, I could say I do like fantasy, but with royalty, if there's one thing that I find confusing about the show, it would have to be the animation. I do agree that the show was fully done in computer animation, which people use nowadays. But when I look at a single screenshot of an image from the show or any of the movies like The Curse of Princess Ivy or The Floating Palace, not only that I would find it to be some of the most interesting animation that I've seen, but it kind of looks like you're watching a 2D animated show. Any designs, backgrounds, structure, or character designs, all of it look like 2D animation. If anyone who works on the show and is watching this, I would say, very clever, guys. What I mean by that is that it's got to be some of the most clever animation that I've ever seen to a show. Then we have the rest of the show, the story and the characters. Honestly, I don't mind the characters or the story since this is a show that I don't pay attention to a lot. Before I go to my rating on this show, I have to talk about a main reason why I made this video, which is what the show is going through so far. Why are people loving Sofia the First? I mean, this show that is now becoming popular is definitely similar to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, where a show that started out for little girls suddenly grows to be recognized into pulp culture, and so many people are loving this show. I mean, hold on a second. So I got a list of the video titles and the views that it has on Disney Junior's YouTube channel. Let's see. Two Sofias, 58 million. Dare to Risk It All, 12 million. The Baker King, 14 million. The Floating Palace, Part 1, 93 million. Holiday Inn Enchantia, I think I got that correctly, 12 million. And the other videos like Scrambled Pets, Stronger Than You Know, and The Griffins, all with at least 1 million views. You know, it feels like I haven't talked a lot about why I don't like the show. But even though the show is praised by audiences, I still find the show to be only meant for little kids. An example of what I'm talking about with me not liking the show and people loving the series would be Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where one YouTuber gave the film a low rating. He said, and I quote, "What makes this film even worse is that how people are forgiving to it." As in, people don't care about the film's rating. They love it. They love it more than critics do. It's also with Ice Age 4 Continental Drift, where it became one of the worst animated films of 2012, but its box office results were high on there. To finish off my video with my reviews, or actually my thoughts on Sofia the First, I would find the show to have clever animation, but the story and characters are not interesting or boring in my opinion. And the TV movies that Disney release are still keeping the show pretty strong, at least. So for my rating, it's so far the lowest rating that I've ever given to anything that involves animation, with a 5 out of 10. I wouldn't say that Sofia the First is a bad show. I would find it to be more for a younger audience. It's like with another YouTuber that did his reviews on the Care Bears movie, where he said that it's not a bad animated movie, but it's more for a younger audience. Like I said before, and I said this again already, that it feels like I haven't given much reason to why I don't like Sofia the First. By the way, if there's ever going to be an animated feature released in theaters based on the show, my reaction would be like, oh, burp, no! Also, if you guys are wondering if I'm going to do another animated review on a TV show or movie, well, I said before my Inside Out review that I am going to make 2 more animated movie reviews, and that I'm planning to do another animated TV show review. So, with nothing else to say, thanks for watching. Bye!